like, you think
you wasn't fucking with it?
No, I was like, that's the only thing I wasn't fucking with.
And that's another thing too. Is like, I mean, like I'm not like I would say like one of the reasons, but I mean that's definitely one of them. Like I just feel like podcasts, there's not a lot of genuine podcasts like out there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have agendas. You know, whether that be like to like degrade women or like or whether it be like a media page. Or to like, my thing is, they also do is like they profit off like trauma and drama and stuff like that. If you really see like clips of like podcasts on your YouTube, it's like this person snitching allegation, this person violence, this person stabbed this. So like, yeah, a lot of those podcasts like that. And I'm gonna just get started. Athena, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
ready. Am I saying that right, Athena?
Yeah, Athena.
Okay, for sure. Cool name, by the way.
Thank you. It's a Greek goddess.
No, for real. I want to get into that too because you're Hungarian.
Yeah, I'm Hungarian.
Yeah, 'cause I peeped the flag.
Yeah.
So we was with the boys the other day. And I'm like, yo, we about to get out on the podcast. And he's like, what's that flag right there? And I said, I don't fucking know. I thought, cause honestly, like, I was, the colors. I was looking for it. I said, I don't know. So we was right there on, DJ, you were there. Yeah. Yeah, we were there. We were literally on the computer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, looking up the flag and shit like that. So, yeah, so you're Hungarian, right?
Yeah, I'm Hungarian, yeah. I was born and raised there. My dad's American.
Okay.
But I was born there.
Okay, so you're born in Hungary.
Born and raised, yeah. My Hungarian is my first language, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when did you like move over here?
4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, before we even get started, I'm going to just get this little intro out the way real quick. I just got to say a couple things, and then we'll just get straight into it.
Okay,
I want to pick this up. This is good. I fuck with you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, but welcome back to another episode of the Real Me Real podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. It's another good day. Shit. Today is April 2nd, I think. I think it's the 2nd, right?
It's the 2nd.
Yeah, it's the 2nd. So we're in April. This is the first podcast of April. You guys already know the deal, guys. I think the last podcast we did was with Desto Dub. You know Dub?
I don't really know a lot of is he from LA?
He's like the off lot of cough syrup.
Yeah.
I just did an interview. Yeah, just did an interview with him, literally live in the Melrose store. I'm gonna pull it up. Make sure you guys go stream that. So we just did that 2 weeks ago. We put that out literally 2 weeks ago.
That's fire.
So yeah. So we just did that. I was working on that for a long time. You know what I mean? Because I met him because of doing relationships. The thing I was gonna open up is how I started the podcast too as well. Mm-hmm. So I know a lot of people that know people and stuff. So anyway, so I met him through that. But just trying to get that interview was insane, bro. It took me a couple months to really get that all together.
You did it. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for real. I had to go his publicist, and then you gotta go through them, and then trying to get. It was really something. But you know what? It came along. You know what I mean? You just gotta stay down, stay focused, stay busy. Keep up the consistency, and things will just come on their own time. And you know what I mean? So. And it worked out. So make sure you guys go streaming that right now. Of course, make sure you guys are subscribed. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, of course. Yeah, so we've been around for about this is our second year in the podcast.
Oh,
wow. This is about to be our second year in the podcast. And then we just started recording out here, I want to say a couple months ago. I got sponsored right here. So Nothing But His Studios, of course, we're in here, proud sponsor. So the studio sponsored me, I want to say in October, November. Mm-hmm. So we've been recording out here. We've been on fire. So, yeah, so we just hit the 1,000 sub. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let's see what else. You guys can always go watch all these episodes. You can listen to these episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We're in the links are in the description for that. If you guys don't know, because I have some people that listen to my podcast when they're at work or in the car. I don't know when they're bored. That's a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? So it made me just want to put it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. So make sure you guys go tune into that. I want to say what else. Obviously, the clothing already got Athena up in it. I feel bad. I feel like I little forced it on it. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of did. But
I was just I was hey, you fuck with the color orange? And she's like, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's yeah, no, for sure.
Matter of fact, you gonna be in this hoodie.
Yeah. So the thing is, since you came in, the thing is, we got one right here. But if it gets hot, it is pretty fucking hot in here. So if you want to, you can totally take it off. But I still got some. Yeah, so we still got you in it though. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. But of course, we got the clothing right now. Make sure you guys go get yourself some merch. $45 affordable rates. Make it affordable. It's really just merch. We got hoodies. We got crop top hoodies. We got sweats, zip ups.
So you can put me in the crop.
Yeah, the thing I just don't got no crops.
Okay.
Right now.
Right,
but you know what, Athena, we're gonna lock in.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a basket. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna get you right. Yeah, so we got the crop top hoodies, of course. We got those. I want to say, what else do we got? We just came out with season 2, so we got some premium pullovers, which is this red one over there. Can you pass me the DJ real quick? We got this red one, so we just added 2 different colors. So we got this one right here.
It looks like really good material.
You fucking with this? So these are 2 different hoodies. That one's cool too, but I think this one's definitely heavier, nicer thicker one. Yeah, it's definitely a thicker one. So we got these. You guys can get these season 2. We're gonna have a new logo pretty soon, but we just added gray and the red, so you guys can go cop that right now. I'm trying to think what else. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. Of course, all the ads are in the description. The signs, that, yeah. So, okay, of course, I got a special guest with me, Athena.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Doing great.
How's your year been so far?
Honestly, really progressive. Like, been doing a lot, I feel like, this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was your last year?
My last year? Turbulent.
Turbulent?
Turbulent. I was going through a lot, but, like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. I stay with that mentality.
Okay. This is like a side question, but are you kind of like, I want to say religious, but are you religious?
I'm spiritual.
Spiritual?
Yeah, I'm not religious. I'm spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's probably the correct word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So very spiritual and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you're like really believing all that like higher power, just thing moving stuff like that.
Yeah, I believe in a higher power. I just don't like name what it is. Like I don't
Right.
say it's God. I don't say it's this or that. I just be like it's something. It's
Higher
a higher
power.
power.
So you believe in a higher power? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get canceled. I don't get into
Yeah,
religion.
of course, me
I just
neither.
wanted to ask you real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into all that, but
Yeah.
you got what I was trying to ask though, because
Yeah.
you definitely said like spirits and stuff like and timing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So I just want to
timing,
get
yeah,
I want to get your take on
He
that.
said I don't want to get canceled, but
Yeah, no, for real, because, like, I don't know, because I'd be scared to, like, I mean, it's called The Real Me or Real, so, yeah, we started this podcast because, you know, I wanted to be a genuine podcast. I want to be, there's not a lot of black-owned podcasts.
There isn't.
There is not a lot of black-owned podcasts, especially in Los Angeles, you know, and, you know, the thing I was bringing up, you know, not only that is, like, you know, there's not a lot of genuine podcasts. I want to be something genuine. I wanted to come on here and just have a conversation. So, I mean, I'm not too sure if you've ever seen the podcast, but, you know, to break it down basically for you, you know, we do all types of stuff. Like, we do interviews, we do solo podcasts, but I mean, I mostly interview people in entertainment. So, like, producers, artists, influencers, other like models, things like, you know, things of that nature. So, you know what I mean? But the main point is like, I just try to make it's just a genuine conversation. You know, we're not trying to do nothing like that.
I love that. It feels more authentic this way.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I really appreciate that. We just getting started too. It's off to a good start. And apparently she's been on a couple other podcasts too. So
yeah,
I'm trying to give her a good vibe. I feel like my podcast is always gonna be like something different. You know what I mean? For sure. But yeah, I want to say so. Okay, we always start off like a little intro, Athena. Like, I mean, for those who don't know who you are, 'cause I know your people gonna be tuning into this. Like, just introduce yourself, like a little bit about yourself. Like maybe like, okay, where were you from? Where you grew up? Things like that.
Sure. Yeah. All right. So my name's Athena.
Okay.
Athena SMH on the gram.
Follow on the gram. We're gonna pop that up.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
And then I'm a model, content creator.
Of course.
And also I'm from Hungary, born and raised. Fun fact. Yeah. I mean that's really it.
We gotta talk about that Hungary. So you've been so you moved here 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So first, obviously, so technically, I mean, she's like second, but I had a guest from Brazil. So I want to say you're like my second, technically, like international guest. I would say international, yeah, because
I thought you were about to say like you.
No. I'm just saying because that's like I had like my first international was he was all the way from Brazil. You know, he'd be fucking with people. He's a producer, and I would say now you're like my second. So I'm just saying on that note. Let's talk about that. So what's it like growing up there? Because you've been there for, I mean, most of your life. You've only been over here for 4 years, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And what made you want to like move over here? What got you here and stuff like that?
Yeah. Honestly, well, so since I'm half American, like, and I was never like into my black side, right? Because I'm half black. So in Hungary, it's mostly like white people, right?
I don't know.
So well,
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, anyways,
I'm just saying. Just break it down. Break it down for us.
And so Hungary is like all just white people, right?
Okay.
So I never really got to like embrace my own culture. Actually, like just only embrace one of my cultures. And I was like, you know what? I might as well like just see like what's up. Like LA is like the place everyone talks about, you know. LA is like the dream. LA is where you can get shit done. So, you know, I was like, come out here and make it happen.
Were you the first in your, I mean, because you said you're half black, so I mean, is there any other family members that were out here before you? Are you the first one? Like, did you come out here by yourself?
Yeah,
like,
so basically my mom did come out here like earlier than me, but so I was in high school like basically alone.
What was high school like? You gotta tell me about that too. Like, oh my god, high school in Hungary? Like, what the fuck is going on over there?
So
yeah, like no cap.
Look, it was much more different. Like it's not the high school experience that you guys have out here, which I was always jealous of. Like prom, we never had prom. I never had prom.
No proms in Hungary.
And also, I finished, even if, like, I was supposed to have a prom, I finished school online because of COVID. Like, it was mid of a pandemic, right?
Yeah, because I was going to say, I mean, you're cool saying your age and all that, right? Yeah, how old are you? Okay, so anyways, pandemic time. So, yeah, during the pandemic, okay, pandemic time. Okay, so I'm about to say, I'm the same thing. Yeah. Got it. Carry on.
Yeah. But yeah, so pandemic time, I finished high school, and it was just like, I had all college courses as well, so that didn't help at all. So yeah, it was turbulent as well.
Okay, bet. So I mean, okay, so I want to say like what's like most people, most what I asked a lot of my guests are sports. So I mean, what's like sports? Were you ever like even? I don't want to sound like I'm uneducated, but I kind of am. Like, what kind of sports do you even got? Sports like?
Yeah, we got sports. Okay, so the problem is, I'm the most unathletic person you'll ever meet, and it's funny because
pause. Let me pull up the clip of you and K-Bands over here doing the shit. Hold on a second. You over here? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but yeah, because we all know that clip. We gonna roll the clip. We gonna roll that clip for sure. So one of the clips I seen on Instagram was you guys did like a little skit, right, type of thing or whatever. Yeah, and she missed. Okay. Oh yeah, so really unathletic, like never, no sports at all.
No, and everyone thinks I play volleyball because I look like I play volleyball, but no.
Definitely.
No, I like basketball, but I'm not good at it. I'm not good.
As the clip could.
Sadly. Yeah. Okay, you don't have to confirm it.
Sorry, not the clip.
But yeah, I'm a good swimmer. I'm a really good swimmer. That's the only thing. That's the only sport that I played. Well, I don't even know if that's a sport,
got into,
right?
Yeah, swimming is definitely a sport. I swam when I was younger.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that I got into, and that's the only thing I'm actually good at. But I started when I was really young too, so maybe that's why.
What age were you?
I was like 4, 6, 5.
And they put you. They said.
Yeah, my mom was like, "You have to get in the pool," and I was like, "Okay."
Okay, say that then. All right, so I mean. The vibe, I mean, okay, getting high school and stuff like that. Before we get into, how you came over here, I really want to talk about that. So I mean, I don't know, like, LA is one thing, you know what I mean, but a whole different country is another thing. So I mean, what's the, like, okay, what were the classrooms like? You know what I'm saying? What were the people like? What was the vibe like in Hungary? Like, you know what I'm saying? What were your friends like over there?
Yeah,
I don't know. What are the vibes?
The thing is, there was like maybe 25 people in my class, and then in my last 2 years, it was just 10 of us. Because it was like all college courses, so not everyone wanted to go to that, like, I guess, program that I was in. And it was honestly, high school, the first 2 years were kind of boring. Like, it was just regular school, nothing crazy. Now, the last 2 years of my high school experience, that was like really like, it felt like I was in college already. Like, it felt like, I don't know, it was just like everyone just really got each other. It was like a good class, I feel like, in my opinion. I had a good, like, high school experience.
Okay, good. Okay, good people.
Good people for sure.
And did you grow up like, okay, so for people that know, like, is there like every place kind of has like a main city? Like, did you grow up in the main city of Hungary? Like,
city. Budapest. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so you basically grew up around there, all right? Okay, next side note, music. What kind of music do people listen to? Do they listen to like our music or like some
terrible
other
music?
Terrible, like bagpipes and stuff.
I'm not trying to piss off everybody in Hungary, but I personally, I don't like Hungarian music at all. I don't listen to it. I don't do anything like regarding it. But they listen to American music though. Like when I was still there, it was like Playboy Cardi was like really big there. So it was like the new
Cardi?
Cardi was really big. Trippy, Cardi is like two big like those are two big artists.
Trippy and Cardi doing their thing all the way in Hungary, huh?
Yeah, they did. It's kind of like what's that era called? Like where's that era of Trippy and Cardi? I mean, Cardi's still in his era, but
that Cardi era was like 2018, 2017 vibe. That era, like
yeah, but
X
what's
era?
It called? Like what? Yeah, X era.
Like that XXX like type of era, like that thing.
I mean, that's where I was in.
That's what most people think of, like when they think of Trippy and Cardi and Uzi and shit like that, right? That type of vibe. Okay, so what is there like Hungarian like rap? Like
there is. Oh my god, there is. It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. Yo, because the problem is, it sounds like they're trying to copy like everyone around them, like even American culture. It sounds like a lot of like German rap goes with it too, and I like German rap. German rappers are really good. I think maybe I just being biased because I don't like Hungarian music at all.
Wow.
So
it's not it.
Not at all. So yeah.
What's up, brother? Hey, it's all good. Okay, so bet. So you ain't fucking with it.
No, not at all.
Bottom line.
No.
Okay. So now that we're talking about music, I mean, what the fuck? Who's this? Where's my principal? I work. So me personally, I work at a school too as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I work at a school. So side note, whatever. About me real quick. So I work at a school and I work with actually kids with autism.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like an aide. So I'm like an indoor
funny.
aide or whatever like that. So my principal's like texting me about whatever something right now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I do that that's like my day job.
That is so fire though. Not gonna lie, congratulations to you. You be really doing everything. Yeah, multifaceted.
I mean, I do a lot of things. I really do a lot of things. So yeah, I mean, I started this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I kind of learned on as I go. You know what I mean? I was supposed to do it with my friend. Didn't work out. Whatever. Bomb story short. So it kind of forces you to evolve, kind of learn. So I just knew I got to get the podcast going. And of course, I didn't get the sponsorship in the studio until like I think a year later, stuff like that. So like I said, I started in my living room, and so I had to learn how to edit, and I had to learn how to do equipment, learn how to use a camera, and learn how to do a lot of different things. For
it really
sure.
brings you out of your comfort zone once you're actually like put into a situation like that. Yeah,
for sure, definitely. But back to the music thing, Athena. So I want to say, so you personally, I know you're telling me how you don't like Hungarian music and stuff like that. So so what do you like? What is your thing right now? Like, what kind of music? What's your vibe?
So I like hip hop, rap. I like rock music. I like really just emo alternative music a lot because I grew up listening to like rock. Yeah, I was really edgy. Okay. I was an emo kid, and no one knows, but I was emo. Like I was really emo when I was first growing up. Yeah. I was really depressed too as a kid. So for me, it took me. Music was always my comfort. That's how I learned English too.
Music is really a big part of my life too. I think definitely it's like therapy. You know what I mean? Really.
It is.
I always like to say music comes with not only does it really it's like comfort. I think always music comes with memories. Of course. Have you think about that? Like you ever heard a song and you think of like maybe when you first heard that song or like just a vibe back then.
It's like a nostalgia.
Yeah, like a nostalgic. Yeah, for sure. So I definitely love that about music. You know what I mean? So I like having my place where I listen to stuff that makes me think about good times and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Okay, definitely.
So music is like a big part of my life, like literally learning English through music. I used to write out the rap lyrics to like actually learn everything.
Songwriting.
So,
so you do a lot of stuff too?
I do. I love like writing music too. Like for me it's my passion, but it's more like a hobby. Like,
got it.
Yeah, so I haven't taken it to like a professional level yet.
Right, but something you're good at though. I mean something you could possibly get into.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And then talking about passions, kind of name sports and stuff like that. Is there any other, now we're talking about like anything other cool stuff that maybe people wouldn't know that you're into?
I love the arts. Like I love museums, so for me it's like I love drawing, painting. Like I grew up doing that all my like life. Like just drawing, everything, painting. So yeah, writing too. I like writing, like books.
You good at drawing?
Yeah,
I can't draw for shit.
You really can?
Yeah, no, it's hard, bro. I feel like, bro, with drawing, you have to have like an eye for that shit. It's like cooking. I think it's the same thing as cooking. Like,
really?
I really think so. Okay, look. So, can you cook?
I love cooking. Yeah.
Okay, bet. So I can't cook for shit. So I could probably stand right next to you, right? And I could be doing the same exact shit that you're doing, and it's not gonna taste the same. I feel like with cooking, you have to touch for that shit. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to have an eye for that. I feel like it's like an art form, like not something just as easy as just like picking up something, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Does that make sense?
I thought everyone knew how to cook. Like I really thought that everyone knew how to cook. Like because I feel like I never really learned it from anyone. I just go by taste. Like I'm like, okay, this should taste good.
And bringing about food, what's the food like in Hungary?
We have a lot of stews and soups.
Stews.
I love Hungarian food. Hungarian food is amazing.
So the food, just not the music.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love everything about Hungarian culture. Well, not everything, but most things about Hungarian culture, except for the music. The music is terrible, in my opinion.
If you had to change it, what would you recommend? What would you like to see for your
people?
Yeah, for your people. Like, if you had to, like, it was up to you. Like, all right, Athena, you got it. What do we do now? Like, what do you suggest?
I think it's just the Hungarian language. Like, everything is so, like, it sounds so, like, the problem is Hungarian, so, okay, a little, like, language lesson, right?
Go ahead.
So Hungarian is such a language that's like we have formal language and we have like informal. Not really. So basically, like the way I talk to older people.
Can you say something right now?
Yeah. Nem tudom, hogy mit mondjak neked. That literally means I don't know what to tell you. So.
Got it.
But the thing is, like for example, like the way you greet people, you can't just say hi to an older person. You have to say like "Jó napot kívánok."
What is that?
That means like good evening, basically. And then for like people your age, you say "Sia." So we have different, like it's like a hierarchy in language. So it either sounds like you're like rap. The reason like rap sounds so bad is because it sounds so crazy. Like it just sounds so like ratchet, like when you say things like it doesn't sound good. Like it's not like how like Future can be like, I did this with this bitch, right? It sounds cool. Like it sounds cool.
Okay.
In Hungarian it sounds just like you're like, wow, like oh my god, you just said that, like it just
like what the hell is wrong with you, buddy? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like yeah, no, definitely.
It sounds disgusting, like know.
Athena, can I tell you something? So of course Pesa Pluma, right? Like
yeah,
of course. He's like one of the so honestly a lot of those Aquilios and shit are getting like they're really like starting to they've been around whatever, you know what I mean? But I feel like lately, a lot of that stuff's been going on, right? And I remember I was not remember like it was a long time ago, whatever. But I was like, why I listened to it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not fluent in Spanish or whatever like that. Yeah. I wish I was, whatever.
Me too.
Working on it, you know what I mean? But So I would say, like, when I listen to Corleos and shit, I don't really know what they're saying. Like, I've singing along.
Yeah.
I'll be real, whatever. But one time, okay, so they had the music video, right? And this time they had the lyrics on the screen, like, for the music video.
Yeah.
So this time I'm reading it. And I kind of feel like what you're saying is, because, okay, so if you actually, like, take what these artists are saying in English, it's not going to sound the way you're thinking it sounds. I feel like that's the same exact way, like, I feel like we're kind of trying to say, like, with the Hungarian thing, like, right? It just doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right at all. It sounds crazy. It's like a level of, like, oh, damn.
And that's why, like, Future sounds good on Future beats, and, like, that's why, like, some things just kind of, like, go with each other. So I feel like if, like, those, the Mexican artists and stuff like that I was just naming, I feel like if they tried using those same lyrics on, like, a American beat, or whatever the case, whatever is what I'm trying to say, it wouldn't sound like the way you guys fuck with it. So I kind of understand. I definitely kind of get you.
It's kind of like Bad Bunny had like a song which was like, you ask how many girls I fuck. Like, that's the song. And it sounds like, if you translate it like to English, it sounds like crazy, or like
it's like, bro, it doesn't even
really, hardcore. It's hardcore. I feel like it sounds really hardcore.
It doesn't sound the same. Like, I don't know. Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. Okay, I'm definitely getting that. Okay, so let's fast forward. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else like Hungary? I know. Like, my cousin. Hey, is Pawnee a Hungarian name? Pawnee?
That's a Hungarian name. Your cousin's
I know.
Hungarian?
No, my cousin. Okay, my cousin. They had like a. Oh my God! It's like they were housing her. Like, they were like letting her stay with her.
Okay, yeah.
And Pawnee, that's the only person.
Pawnee,
and she was from Hungary. Let me find out fucking Pawnee. You know
what
what I'm saying? Let me find out Pawnee or some shit like that.
I actually had like a classmate who was named Pawnee.
Let me find out. But she was definitely way older than us.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely way older than us. So I don't think she would know her. But she definitely older, because she's like my older cousin's like age.
Okay.
And they're like older. They're like at least like at least 8-9 years older.
See, I told you it's hot.
I see you smoking right there. You know you smoking a blunt right there. I know. I see you right there. You sitting down, and you got a blunt. Let's be real. You didn't think I was gonna catch you doing that? Watching my podcast, Faded, huh? You didn't think I know you was doing that shit? But nah, for real. If you is smoking, of course, this video is sponsored by Loud Logs, of course, our very proud sponsor, Black Owned Leaves. We're going all the way hard with them. 2024, we got all types of. We're smoking those all year. So we got natural, we got pina colada, we got. That was peach cobbler, pina colada. Clearly, I'm smoking one right now. So that just tells you how far it is. But make sure you guys go get yourself some logs, of course. Tell them Rel sent you. Get yourself a pack at loudlogs.com. We're going to pop that up. Make sure you guys follow us. Until then, we'll get back to the episode. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. I'm high as fuck, so
No, you're fine.
Okay. All right, guys, we're back. Little malfunction. The camera was turned off. It was getting too hot in here. Literally. Okay, so what the fuck was I saying right now, DJ? Come on, man.
We're talking about Pawnee.
Yeah. Yeah. So my cousin, they were like housing her or whatever. Like, she was cool. I saw her family events. You know what I mean? She was hella cool. Yeah, but yeah, Pawnee, that's the only Hungarian person I know.
Yeah, there's not really like a lot of Hungarians. Plus, they stay within their own group.
Yeah, they're like what's the Hungarian community like out here? Like, do you have like a little?
I'd rather not go into it, because I feel like Hungarians don't like each other. Like, they really don't. It's not like how other cultures support each other. Mm-hmm. Hungarians really don't. It's really like a spiteful community out here.
You guys hate each other?
Yeah, like, I don't, because I'm not even really considered Hungarian, because I don't look Hungarian, right?
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
Yeah, but like, I'm right. So it's like, but my mom, like, she's always like, these Hungarians are never supporting. Like, they're not supportive. They don't like help each other out. I'm like, wow, like, that is crazy. Like, there's a lot of jealousy.
When you mean like Hungarians, like, just in general, because I feel like, okay, like, I think I would say, like, I have a friend. She's like Puerto Rican, right? And like her family in Puerto Rico, they're like real Puerto Rican. So like, they look at them different, because like they're Puerto Rican American. Yeah. Like, get me? Is that how it is like in Hungary? Like, they look at you like, oh, you're an American. I
think it's because
I don't know.
Honestly, it's gonna sound like bad, but it really is the fact that I'm half black. Like, I don't look Hungarian at all. I feel like if I was Hungarian American but still grew up.
What's the average Hungarian woman would look like?
Blonde hair or brown hair. Like, they're just white people. Like, they're white
really
people.
Pawnee.
So Caucasians.
Shout out Pawnee.
Yeah. So they're like a lot like either like how Germans look or like how Russians look sometimes. Yeah. Okay. So blonde hair, blue eyes, or brown hair, brown eyes. So Hungarians are pretty though. Like, Hungarian women are really, really pretty, but it's just white. Like, yeah.
So you don't have like any Hungarian homies out here?
Out here, no. Back home, of course. Like, my best friend, but she's in Barcelona. She's Hungarian. She's amazing. Shout out to my homegirl.
Okay. Do you speak to her in Hungarian? Or
No, we speak in English. Yeah.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah.
One more quick question. So back to the like high school thing real quick. My bad. I forgot to ask this. But like here, like one of the big things like in LA is like functions, like parties.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Like what's the party scene like that in Hungary? Like how do people get lit in Hungary?
They get, oh my god.
Like, what's like a like if I walked into like a Hungarian party, what the fuck would I see in there? You know what I'm saying? Like what is like the first thing I would see?
Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny because this takes me back. So in Hungary, the legal drinking age is like 18, right? So that means you can drink from like wherever age. Like it's really like an open drinking culture. A
lot of alcohol.
It's a really big drinking culture, right? Like my grandmother used to be like, "Do you want a shot?" And I was like, "Sure." So
come on, Granny, pour up.
Oh god, no, my grandma is a vibe. But so the problem is like Hungary is like you can drink anywhere you want. You can drink outside. That was one thing in the U.S. where you cannot actually like carry a drink outside. Or like at the beach, you can't drink at the beach.
Yeah, they have like really you can't have open containers like on beaches and stuff like that, right? Yeah.
Meanwhile, so in Hungary there's this place called Dakferenc, which is like where all the clubs and everything is. It's like and then there's this one area. All my Hungarians know. So what is it called? There's this club called Aquarium, and above it it's like a downstairs like a basement bar, and above it is like a body of water. It's like almost looks like a pool, and around there's like benches. A lot of people just get fucked up around the benches.
Just right there?
Just right there.
Right there on the benches?
Right there. Everyone's drinking big bottles. Everyone's drinking there.
Bet.
Like, I remember I was like 16, like there.
That's the first time you pulled up to that shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that wasn't the first time. Not
the first time? Let's just, okay.
Yeah. Let's just say, yeah.
Let's just say that.
But yeah, so Dakferenc, I feel like, is like where all the parties are. Like Hungarians know how to party though. Like we love.
They get lit.
They get lit. They do get lit.
Do the shorties out there get ratchet? They be throwing it back?
They don't throw it back. No.
Do shorties throw it back in Hungary?
No.
I can't live there.
No throwing it back. No. We got freaky though. So.
Maybe I can. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. So shorties don't be like getting turned like that.
No, because
they're like a respectful little.
Yeah, it's like a little.
Okay, like.
Plus, it's a
do
lot
they do
of
that
techno.
white girl thing, like
the white girl thing?
Okay, yeah. Like, okay, got it.
It's a lot of techno. You cannot really twerk to techno music. Yeah.
You can't throw back to techno. Oh, this is like random too, Athena. But of course, you know you out here. You're not like, you've been here for 4 years, whatever. The raves. Beyond.
I love
because that was just happening right now. Beyond, I don't know. Did you know Beyond right? The rave that just happened. The big one. Yeah. So that was just here, and I'm like, bro, like I feel like those things are so huge. We talked about this for sure on the podcast. What's your thoughts on that? Talking about like retro and stuff.
I think like I love techno. I just haven't been out here like because the problem is I'm scared of like the rave culture.
Oh God, yeah, I've heard some stories.
Yeah, because I'm scared of it. Like especially in America, like the things I hear about like drugs. Right. I'm scared over here to take anything. Like to me, it's like scary.
So you're just a drinker.
I'm a drinker. Definitely. Okay. I don't even smoke really that much unless someone passes me the blunt. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There'll be time for that.
But raves, honestly, like it's fun. I love it. I love techno music.
Have you been to one before?
Out here, yes, one time. But like,
and how was that experience?
Pretty good. Like I was.
Cool.
I feel like I was too like just. I came towards like not the end, but like it was like towards the point where everyone was like leaving to another spot. So I was like, okay, like it was a vibe, but it wasn't like exactly like what I imagined.
Oh, what you thought it was set out to be? I don't know me, so like I don't know. I'm just kind of like stuck in between because see me, I can't like the music. I don't know, bro. Like I don't see the whole like bro. Like it's like. For 4 hours, 5 hours, however long those raves be lasting, I don't see like how you could stand through that much music like that. Like I don't, me personally, I don't get it. But clearly, like there's a lot of people that do. So maybe I'm just not looking at it. Like
you have to get really lit. You have
like
to.
I'm really trying to look. Like I'm really trying to like put myself in that scenario. I just can't see it. Like you get me?
I feel like you have to be really, really lit off of something.
Because I see the videos, they just head bobbing, doing all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So. I don't know. I
mean, like weed and like raves don't mix. Like I feel.
Yeah, like I'm a vibe, like chill. I mean, I like to get turned too. We get lit, Casamigos,
get lit.
For sure.
Yeah, Casamigos.
Yeah, them Casamigos. I definitely get on some. Come on now, but it's like I don't want to sound like I'm turned down or whatever. But I mean, it's just the vibe there. I mean, I'll pull up some clips, Like, I'll pull up clips of people, they just, you know, they go crazy, like, ape shit there, you know, they going, you know, shuffling, like, hard as shit, you know what I'm saying, just stomping on them, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
for hours.
You have to go to, like, a rave once with, like, a raver, like, because then maybe you'll like it, like, a big raver.
You think know? I just haven't?
Maybe you haven't found, like, the people. Because it's also about the crowd you're with a lot of times.
So the people has a lot to do with, like, that experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you should go to a rave alone, like, ever. Or, like, just with one person. I feel like it should be, like, a group of people that you go with who are good energy.
I feel like I can do it max 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
And I'm out of there.
Fair enough. At least you give it 45 minutes.
45 minutes and I'm out of there. Like, I'm like, change the song. Like, I would be up there, like, screaming, like, change. I'm sorry. That's just, you know what I mean? It would just, yeah, I'm sorry. But it's just because it's just repetitive to me. Like, yeah, really fucking repetitive to me. So I just feel like, I don't know. But I think it's cool when they do, like, actual songs mixed with the beat. That's cool. But when it's just like,
no, that's the type I'm usually with, like, where it's like a remix with, like.
You get me?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just feel like, I'm trying to level with you guys.
You sound like a baseline. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, I would try to give it a try, you know what I mean? But it's just, yeah, definitely. Okay, I was going to say, so back to, like, the Hungarian thing. I mean, that party thing.
The Hungarian
thing. I mean, the party thing, for sure. I wanted to talk about that. So, I mean, so that was, like, the main thing. So, no, like, house parties?
No,
like,
we had house parties, but, like, I feel like I didn't really go to a lot of house parties. I usually went to, like, clubs. Because I wanted to get to know, like, quote-unquote, foreign people, because I didn't, like, know anybody who was from a different country. So I was, like, all the foreign people were in, like, this club called Simplacat. And it's, like, you just got to know a lot of people. I really love getting to know people.
Got it.
Yeah.
Very networked. Okay, big. Yeah, so, like, Tina, so, like, in Hungary, girls don't, like, look like you at all?
No, not at all. Not at all. Like, physically, absolutely not. Like,
do you come from a big family, by the way, too?
No, I come from a really small family.
Are you, like, only child? Do you have
siblings? So I do have 4 half sisters, and I got 1 half brother, but they're all on my dad's side.
Got it.
So I grew up as an only child.
Got it. Okay, for sure. Okay, so let's fast forward. So, okay, you came to LA. You came straight to LA.
Yeah, straight to LA. Yeah.
And what's, like, the first thing? Okay, so let's get into it. Modeling, right?
Yeah.
So was that the main reason why you came out here?
No.
Or something, like, you found along the way?
It's funny because everyone thinks I came out here to model. Not at all. Like, I literally didn't think about modeling because in Hungary, the only way you can model is if you're, like, a Victoria's Secret model where you're, like, really, really skinny, you know, runway models.
Got it.
Type. In Hungary, that's the only type of modeling industry we have. And then out here, they were like, no, like, you can do modeling. Like, a lot of my friends were like, you're fit for it. I'm like, what do you mean I'm fit for it? They're like, music videos, brand shoots. Like, a lot of people, like, rappers, brands usually look for girls who are built like me. So I'm like, you know what, fair enough. Like,
pull up some pictures. You guys can't see. If you guys can't see right now, I'll pull up some pictures. I'll let you guys go ahead and figure that one out. Okay, so came straight to LA, and this was, like, what, the COVID?
Yeah, like, pandemic. Like, during COVID, like,
wild time back then.
Wild
motherfucking time back then. Got her ass over here, you know what I'm saying? So it's a wild time. Okay, so what was your, like, your folks thought about that? Like, you came out here by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, what was your family's, like, reaction to that? Like, were they like,
they didn't really care that much, like, not in, like, a bad way, but they just were like,
okay,
she's about to do whatever she wants to do, like, because I've always been hard-headed. Like, I feel like I'm one of the most hard-headed ones in the family.
Very stubborn.
Yeah. So
do you believe in that horoscope stuff?
I kind of do, yeah.
Okay, what is your... I'm not going to tell you mine. Don't ask me. What's your horoscope
I'm
sign?
a Libra. When were you born?
This month.
I don't know your sign, Ben.
It's because I don't want to tell you. I just don't want... I can feel the shade through the room. I'm scared to tell you, Athena.
Look,
I don't want you to look at me different.
If you're either a Cancer, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, I don't know much about you.
And that's a good thing?
I guess. I don't know. That's
a good thing. I'm a Taurus.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Tauruses, so.
Okay. Well, we cool as fuck. For sure. I mean, we get hated on a little bit. You know what I mean? I just feel like they think we're always right or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, we think we're always right and shit.
Well, good for you. I don't really know anything about Taurus.
I don't know. They say, like, we're hard-headed, stubborn.
Yeah,
that's what they say. I don't know.
Bull. That's you guys' symbol? Okay.
Taurus. Yeah, it's a bull.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know a lot of Taurus. That's why I base my astrology off of people I know. Because I feel like Geminis are usually the same. Like, Gemini men and women are different. But, like, my relationship, I base it on my relationship with people. I usually have similar relationships with people who have this sign. So
So you base it off of like your personal
My
experience.
personal
like, all right,
experience.
so how many Geminis act like this?
Exactly,
right here?
exactly.
That's basically what you're gonna go off of. Okay. Yeah,
So,
that makes sense. I think I
got
more
personal
people
vendetta.
For sure, I think like no, fuck that. This is personal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. That's why I said making sure I was clear of the Taurus.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to bring up PTSD in you. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's no PTSD, so I'm happy about it. No Taurus.
For sure, definitely.
PTSD.
Okay, definitely. God, finally, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta tell Taurus, their whole energy change. There's like, I know you. I know what you're about. I already know. Oh, yep, I got you. Like as soon as they find that out. So I was scared. I was scared to tell it.
No, the only thing I heard was like you guys were hard headed, but I'm like, okay, who isn't?
That's what I'm trying to say. They really try to make it just kind of fit like what they, you know what I mean? Because that's just like a general thing. That's why I said I believe in it a little bit because a lot of it is just kind of like relatable. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't know. All of it's can't be like 100% true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so back to like the modeling thing. Okay, so you moved out here to LA, but wasn't for modeling first. And nothing is too. I'm sorry. When did you turn from emo to?
The thing is, I still have like emo moments. Not gonna lie, I still have moments where I just wear all.
Do you
all
like
black.
go in the car and just like just?
I do. I was actually listening to My Chemical Romance when I was like coming here. So.
What song? Can you play that on your?
Yeah.
Let's pull this. This is so she's coming to a podcast, right? She's coming to the Real Me or Real. She got this on. I hope it's something good. Okay.
My Chemical Romance. You're about to be traumatized.
I really. Oh my god.
It was. Let me see. Yeah. This is the type of shit I'll be listening to sometimes.
All right. All right.
Look, I like My Chemical Romance. That's my favorite band, so.
That's your shit?
That's my shit. That's my shit.
You're like a Swiss pocket knife. Like there's just something, a whole bunch of like, what the fuck is going on here?
Like I'm multifaceted. There you go. I have a lot of layers. I'm like an onion.
You tell me, y'all seen her right here. You would think she had headphones on, right, walking around. Do you think she would be listening to that shit? Never in a fucking million years. Well, like, as soon as you got in the car, that's the first one?
Yeah, that was the first one. It just
loaded up.
Loaded
that bitch up.
And then it was helping me through the freeway because I was like, swerving.
What type of driver are you?
I'm either really calm or I'm really like OD, like crazy. Like,
well, with that music, I'm just scared a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was making me more calm.
Okay, explain.
So
okay.
I just was smooth cruising, but like usually like I get stressed out, so I just be like, I don't know, it helps me be like less anxious.
Driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, you know what I mean? Yeah, so my thing is like I definitely base I'm a good driver. I be sliding. I would say like my music, my driving is definitely based on my music, for sure.
Yeah.
So if I got some Young Boy or some shit.
Oh, I love Young Boy.
Who the fuck? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you fuck with Young Boy?
I love Young Boy.
Who's your favorite rappers?
Kodak, Young Boy, and Future.
Okay. Favorite. Okay. Do you listen a lot? Obviously you've been in LA for a couple years. Are you really in tune with like obviously we saw you on Up the Score with Jay and shit like that. So he's more like LA scene.
I don't listen to LA.
Are you into LA rap?
No, I don't really. It's not that I'm not into it. I just don't like. I feel like it's really calm. Like it's really like.
It's not the.
It's not that. But like, I don't know. I don't really know like a lot of LA rappers. I know like a lot of ATL rappers. Atlanta, yeah. I love ATL rappers. Rappers from the ATL are really talented. I feel
they really are. Shout out to ATL. Shout out to Young Thug.
Young Thug, for sure.
Most
Free
definitely.
him.
Free Thug, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely. All right, I'm trying to think. Okay, so, damn, bro.
And you could never tell by looking at me.
No, seriously, no, really, you cannot tell at all.
Like,
do you like just go home and like, is there like a different side to you or just?
No, it's like I feel like I'm like me all the time. Like, there's always like, I feel like it just depends on what mood I'm in. Like, I could be in like a future mood, like right now, and then the next second I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to listen to My Chemical Romance or Falling in Reverse or Sleeping with Sirens. So yeah.
So you really could like, I could really bring you anywhere. You gonna match the vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna match the vibe. Okay. I'm like a social chameleon in like a good way.
Got it for sure. So if we're at the Carne Asada, you gonna get down.
Oh, I'm gonna get down.
Okay.
I'm gonna get down.
All right. Okay. Okay, so fast forward back. So you said you moved out here, but not originally to do modeling course. Yeah. So you're just out here to just
go to school.
Go to school.
Yeah.
School. Talk about that. So what exactly were you studying?
So
or what was
I'm
it?
studying psychology.
Psychology.
I'm still in school. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going to name it because I don't want people to know where I'm going. But
you're not doing that.
Yeah. But I study psychology still.
Don't be a creep.
Don't be a weirdo.
Don't be a weirdo. Don't do that. But go ahead. Carry on.
But yeah, that's really it. Psychology has always been my passion. So even in high school, I used to take psychology courses.
Are you trying to? So with that degree, what's the job most people use with that?
I want to be a clinical psychiatrist. So I have to go to med school. Okay. I have to go to med school too.
Okay. So you're trying to
Yeah, I'm trying to help. As much as possible.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, and how's that been so far? Is it hard?
It's hard, but I think it's not even psychology classes.
I think I heard somewhere psychology is one of the hardest. Maybe.
I think it's easy, in my opinion. It's for me. It's like every other class that's you have to take for psychology. You're like, damn, there's just a lot of other even history classes can be a pain in the ass. Mm-hmm. There's just other courses.
I hate history. Jesus, a lot of memory.
I love history.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's just a lot of I wasn't good at it. It's just a lot of memory. You gotta learn. I don't know about you guys, but okay, that's I don't know. So history for you in Hungary, right? Mm-hmm. What did you guys have to learn about?
We have to learn about everyone, every other cultures, so we have to learn much more than out here for sure. But for me, the only reason why I really like it is because it's a story. Got it. I love it's a story time. I love memorizing dates. For me, I love dates.
Good memory.
Not really that good memory, but I just like dates. I like making timelines.
That's really what history is about. It's about memorizing dates and memorizing things. Yeah. So okay. So then so I gotta be saying because our history they make us remember all the way to the Civil Wars and the Tea Party Act and all types of shit like that. Right?
Yeah, I learned about that. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Bet. Okay, so schooling, still doing it right now. Yeah. Okay. I want to say... All right, so then when did that transition to the modeling thing happen? What exactly?
Literally first year I was out here, people were telling me that. And I think towards the second year of, the pandemic, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do it. And then I started doing shoots with other photographers, in LA.
How'd you ease your way into that? Because I know, there's music video, there's modeling, clothing. Which one was the first one were you doing? Were you doing shoots with clothing first?
I think I was doing... I think the clothing line is the most recent one I have been doing because I finally branched out and made my IG, built up my IG. So a lot of people just reach out to me through Instagram. So I did music videos in the beginning, and that's really it. Yeah.
And how did it? I mean, you only been doing it for how long have you been doing it for?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So I mean, how fast did it really pick up? I mean, because now you got motion. Now you know what I'm
saying.
I
got motion. I'm not gonna lie now.
I'm not gonna lie. So I saw you. You were with. Beezy.
I was in him Beezy. And Skilla Baby too.
So the guy that shot that Beto, aka Beto. So I know him too. Like I said, a lot of relationships, a lot of people. So I just tapped in with you. Like I said, when you know what I mean. Yeah. But then as soon as I followed you, I saw you over there. Yeah. And then so okay. Yeah. So how long did it take for you to make all those
I feel a year into it, a year, I think that's why, I feel now it's picking up more and more, because it was a gradual transition, and now it's more of this peak, because I built up my IG really fast, in my opinion.
Do you do TikTok?
I do TikTok sometimes, but now it's getting banned, so it's not even a reason to.
Damn.
Yeah, just sad.
Yeah, well, when are they going to make the final decision on that? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's in the works though, right?
It's in the works, yeah, but I feel it's heading towards the fact that it's going to be banned. It's just sad because I finally built up my TikTok and now they're taking it down.
It's don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
And they're going to do it. They're going to do it.
I mean, I don't know because I don't know. America really just does not focus. I mean, I think they're saying that they're really gathering information and all types of crazy shit.
Yeah, they have our information. There's no joke. I'm just I want to watch girly things. Because I don't care. Steal my information,
you please. You know how our phones are, but you know how it is. You talking about something, right? Yeah. And then your phone all of a sudden pulls all that shit up.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's really, that weird. Shit is kind of weird.
Everyone's listening to us.
Yeah, see, and then Alexa, bro, sometimes I swear to God, I've heard Alexa just say some random shit, on some, you know what I mean? My mom got Alexa or whatever. She used to have an Alexa, and it would start one time it would start reading things for no reason.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, Athena. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on. Okay, so so back to the modern thing. Okay. I was also gonna ask you. So I did see that video. They had you wearing some type of mask. or something like that.
A mask?
Wasn't that like like a mask like for the shoot with the Beto with the bees?
Oh yeah. It was
You're
a
in
blindfold.
mask,
It was a
right? Like a
blindfold,
right?
Yeah.
You were just standing there with the mask on, right?
And not gonna lie, that was the hardest thing in my life to do. To stand still in
please
heels.
send me these clips if you can.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
send you some.
I don't know if you can, please. I just saw it on your story. I really saw it on your story.
Yeah, I can literally just send you the one after this.
Okay, yeah, after, definitely after, for sure. But I saw that for sure.
It's crazy because that was the hardest thing to do. First of all, they made the ground wet, so it's going to look like it's reflecting.
What's going on? Oh, okay, yeah.
They pulled like a hose out and they made it wet. So we were standing in water, heels, and you had to stay still because you couldn't move. That was like the whole like a human pillar, right? And then the funniest part is I was blindfolded, right? And then Skill Baby was right next to me. He grabbed my hand and did like a wave, and I almost fucking fell. Like I felt like I was about to fall.
Hold on there, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, then, wait, like was he like live action? Like he didn't like it was.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
it's gonna be in the music video. It's gonna be in the music video.
Got it. Like so, like you didn't know. It was
I didn't know it was going to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So everything was so random. So yeah.
Okay, bringing this up, I had another follow-up question for you. But I feel like it's perfect to ask you. What's like the weirdest thing people have asked you to do like on set? Like modeling. I know you in music video shoots. Have they ever like this? I feel like that was kind of.
Honestly, it's not even what they asked me on set. It's what they ask of me after set. Everyone wants to like hang out, chill, and I'm like, the thing is like, just because I'm in the music video and we're like cool, I feel like they take me being like cool with them as like you just want to hang out afterwards. Like I'm like, bro, I have work to do. Like, you know, it's like it's not like
it's definitely not the best way to like try to hang out the same day you're doing business.
It's the same. It's
sure.
the same thing.
I
was just sliding into the DMs. It's different. Sliding into the DMs.
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely for sure, no.
So yeah.
Okay, so you haven't had any weird instances where they tell you like, all right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna swing from here and then you're gonna do a backflip here and so like.
I think the weirdest thing I have to do was the blindfold thing with him, Beezy, and Skill Baby.
That was like, recent. I'm telling you, bro. I got it. I'm glad. I really hope you posted this clip. But yeah, she was standing, and you and a couple other women were you all standing there still as fuck with like a fucking
blindfold,
Nazi like with a blindfold, just like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. Music video on the way.
Music video.
But besides that, how did that shit come out? I mean.
I think it went really well.
I
really, but it was so cold. It was like a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so cold. I was like, we were freezing. We were like, I was literally shivering in one of the videos. I was so cold. But yeah, it was, but it's going to come out really good. Like, I can't wait to see it.
You be grinding.
Yeah, grinding.
So what's your schedule like, Athena?
It's always random. It's every day. I have 4 shoots a week at least. So, but the problem is I overbook myself. So sometimes, even though I'm working 4 days out of the week on set, I might have a double shoot on the same day. So, but like I always today. Like today. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I always overbook myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just don't have a set schedule.
So what's like, I don't know, like, are you like, weekends are free? I would check that. How
usually weekends are free.
But I mean, you do music videos, so I feel like that shit's random too.
It's random.
I know these people like Beto and I know Leighton and stuff like that. And let me tell you, those dudes like, it'd be like 11 o'clock at night. They're at a gas station. They're like randomly shooting stuff like that. So does that affect your schedule? Like which things you want to do? Like, because you're a model, you kind of got to be kind of on call, right? Or kind of like.
I think it's just hanging out with people. A lot of people are pissed off by not being able to like hang out with them because I was like. I get booked for rush calls a lot. Like, rush calls are, like, last-minute shoots for people who don't know, right? So, let's say I'm like, okay, we're going to hang out today. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I got booked for a shoot. And they're like, what do you mean? Okay. Or, like, we'll be like, okay, just link up, like, after your shoot. But the shoot could take, like, 2 extra hours. They pay you extra. But I'm like, okay, a lot of people who aren't in that, like, music industry like environment, they wouldn't understand that like I cannot hang out with you all the time because they don't really take music videos seriously, but they are actually really serious to do. So yeah, I can't just be on the phone.
Yeah, so I mean, speaking of that, what are some other things that people might necessarily not know about modeling and being in music videos and stuff like that?
I think is the fact that even though women are like, how can I say, like even if let's say I'm twerking in the music video, right? It's afterwards it literally goes back to normal. Like I could be literally, I was in like a Kaylin for real video recently.
Shout out Kaylin.
Yeah, shout out to Kaylin. But and we were doing like what's it called, like what is it, like a TikTok basically, or like a trailer.
Is that the one you posted?
Yeah, that's me in it. Yeah. That's me in it.
Beat me to it, Kaylin. No cap, fucking Kaylin, bro, no cap.
But yeah, so that's me in it. If you see the most recent post.
Yeah, he's about to drop that song too, right?
Yeah. And I'm in that song. So that was the song we did afterwards. Nothing happens after these music videos. Everyone thinks that it's like, oh, you'll go with the artist or you'll hang out. Not all the time. Like most of the time, you don't even talk to the artist afterwards. Like you don't really communicate unless it's for like another video that they want to shoot with you. So yeah, I feel like that's one thing that they don't know about models.
It's like the communication thing. It's like,
yeah, it's like afterwards, I could be throwing ass on anyone, and next, like literally, the moment the camera is off, we're like, okay, nothing happened.
I mean, you've done it for so long. Were you always like that? I mean, cause you've been doing it for a long time and stuff like that. So was it right away when you started it? Was it kind of
like what?
Like was it so easy to just like be able to like?
No, I feel like at first...
I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, for me, for example, like,
yeah.
I'm more comfortable as a podcaster because I've done over 100 episodes. So, like, I'm different from... You take me on my 40 episode, 30 episode, whatever. So, like, it was different. Like, I know how to just... You know what I'm saying? So, things like that evolve over time. So, I'm trying to say with your experience...
I feel like... At first, the twerking thing was weird to me because I was like, okay, it's a lot of twerking going on. Like, is there anything else you guys want me to do? But I feel like nowadays... Like, at least the music videos I'm in, it's not even that much twerking. It's more like little, like, beauty shots that you have to do. So it's, like, it's crazy because you kind of have to build it up from, like, twerking and then gradually goes to, like, less and less things you have to do for bigger artists. So, yeah, it's cool. I like it.
And do they, like, the more stuff you have to do, do you charge more? Like, all right, if you want me to really do this, and that, like, you want me to be in a skit, you want me to say some stuff, do you be like...
Yeah, if it's a skit, I charge more.
Does that make sense?
Okay? I do, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, bet. All right, so I want to say is, you have any some of your favorite moments with this, modeling thing, like some of your...
I think it's just meeting a lot of cool people. Like, I feel like...
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that are cool.
It's just so cool people, like, so many. And you'd think it'd be like... I mean, the thing is, it's really competitive, like, industry, like, especially between girls. But nowadays, like... It's cool because I've seen these girls so many times on set, and now I'm like, these are my homegirls at this point. So it's really cool. It's a good vibes.
Are you part of like a agency or anything like that? A modeling? No. Do you have a management or something like that? Do you solely do it like that? I
just solely do it through me. Like, I work with several agencies, and but like it's mainly bookings through my IG. Mainly.
So you basically just handle your own business like
that?
I
handle my own
business. And would you recommend people to be like independent like that, or is it easier? Cause, I mean, obviously it's working. Yeah, so I feel like, I don't know, but getting started out, did you have a little help? What do you expect? Because not everyone has the same journey as probably you did.
It depends on the person. Like, for me, I'm like really like a management freak. Like, I love managing time. Like, for me, everything has to be like managed. Like, to me, I remember things that will happen in the future. Like, I am crazy when it comes to
it.
Got it. Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like later on, when I'm like, the more I build on my Instagram and the more things I have to do, I feel like in the next year or so, I feel like I will need somebody to actually be like my manager, because I do have like a lot of things that I have to like keep in mind.
I have a manager myself, technically. Like, that's what I was supposed to... Did I tell you I was going to do it? No, I can hit you up. Yeah, so basically, my manager, he handles like a lot of my podcast stuff too. You know what I mean? Because I deal with all types of different guests, like people we want to come on. Like, of course, like you, people we're pursuing. We want you to come on. These people want to invite. There's people that I want him to contact through, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe reach out to the management type of thing. And then there's people that want to come on here. And so when it comes to that, like me, I had to, like I can obviously do it by myself. Like you said, you can do it yourself too, right? But, and then it comes to the point where it's a lot. You know what I mean? And it helps to obviously manage. Like, help you organize, or at least organize your time and stuff like that. Definitely. Like, okay, like, all right, let's get you here, and like, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Most definitely. Okay, I want to say another thing about modeling. Last thing I would say is, what advice would you give to others that are trying to maybe pursue this? Because I feel like a lot of women want to be models.
Yeah.
I feel like, and they don't get it the chance to be, being Kaylins. Those are a lot of really like industry signed big people. You know what I mean? So I mean, what advice would you give to someone that's like trying to come up right now? You've only done it for 2 years too.
Work with a lot of photographers, especially ones who are big, because they will get you more people to your page. Yeah. And also, just don't give up. Like, I feel like even with Instagram, like, sometimes you have, like, a moment where you just don't even, like, it's not that you don't get followers, but you don't get the same amount of followers that you did when you first started. Like, I had this moment where I was, like, it was stuck at, like...
You have a lot of followers.
It's not that many. I feel like it's all right amount. But I recently got to 40K. It went from 37K to 41K, like, in a week or so, because I was doing a lot of content. So just keep on working, and even if it feels like you're not... Consistency is key, and I had to learn that too.
Okay. So I always talk about it on the podcast. Like I said, I interview a lot of people, you know what I mean? I interview a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of artists. Like I said, people in the beginning, a lot of different people, and we always talking about consistency. You can always apply that to any lane that you are in, for sure, no matter if it's modeling, podcasting, rapping, whatever the case is, you always want to keep your foot on the neck, and you always want to not give up and stay consistent and just keep it going, right? Yeah, of course. So just really holding it down.
Holding it down, really.
Okay, bet. Next topic, Athena. OnlyFans.
Let's do it.
You have OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So the thing is, my OnlyFans is really mostly like things you see on my gram, which is like, it's if you're trying to see ass, it's a lot of it on there. But other than that, I don't really like doing content. Like, I don't do content like that, any type of like freaky content. Really, to me, it's like it's really BTS for my shoots or like twerking videos, you know. So yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing OnlyFans?
A year or two. I think 2 years now.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
I want to say, this is Trevor. Would you recommend it to, young women out there?
No, I don't think so. I think
why is that though?
I feel like doing OnlyFans in the way I do it, yes, because I don't think it's that harmful. But like the OnlyFans wave of everyone doing like basically porn, I don't recommend. I don't think that's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just like how you do it is very
Yeah, it's like it's even the way I do it, I don't suggest for everybody to do it.
Would you say the money is worth it?
I think so. Yeah. I don't really like be on there a lot, to be honest, so I couldn't really like let people know, but like I make most of my money from like these shoots usually. But I feel like if you are going to be doing OnlyFans consistently, you're going to make a lot of money. I feel like that's why you need to get on more as well.
So like I said, all about how you do it.
It's all about how you do it. I got
it.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. This is kind of a tricky one. So OnlyFans thing, I mean, we talked about this before. Like, I feel like when a girl does OnlyFans or whatever, I don't know, I feel like there's like a kind of like a label like attached
like
to
a stigma.
Oh, like an OnlyFans girl now, right? Yeah. Okay.
I experience that a lot.
So I want to ask you, so do you think OnlyFans makes it harder for women to be in a relationship?
Yes, but it's crazy.
Because it's hard to, you know what I mean? OnlyFans is,
The problem is, like, I feel like it's not even that it's hard to date. I feel like it's the men that you date are more different than what you would normally. Like, for example, a normal guy is not going to get, like, not even normal, but, like, an average guy is not going to be like, oh, that's cool, my girl is doing OnlyFans, not right? Really. But rappers usually don't care. Like, really. Oh, yeah, they don't give a fuck. And that's what I'm saying. So the men you attract are much more different. That's why I feel like I attract a lot of musicians, because they're more, like, open to that world, because they see a lot of people. But also the way I'm doing it isn't what they expect, like,
and that's what I would do. Now that I sat down with you, I feel like, obviously I deal with that too, so I do social media, of course. Yeah. So, like, when you pull up my social media, it looks like I'm cool to everybody, and I do this, and I rap, and I do that, right, but I feel like, obviously, there's more to me, but which I feel like everybody, when, me sitting down with you, too, I feel like, now sitting down and actually talking to you and stuff like that, I feel like, yeah, you probably do get that, like, oh, they see the gram, and not only that, there's cool things without you, like, that you're Hungarian, and there's more things like that, but I feel like that's not always all you, though.
Yeah, like exactly.
Because, it is what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not you, but it's like, I feel like there's more to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's easy to put people in boxes, but like...
Social media,
Social media, everyone feels like they have to put you in a box. So I'm like, you can put me in a box, but at the end of the day, I'm going to break out of it.
Because you wouldn't... This right here, you wouldn't think... You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just... But it's like... I like make assumptions or whatever, but, it's just... Social media has another big part of it, too, but you know what I mean? But just looking at it, you wouldn't think, Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, especially because the things I post on Instagram, that's why people think it's like a hardcore OnlyFans, because I'm like, I'm already posting stuff that's like, oh, crazy, right, to other people, right? Yeah. So they think I would be going OD crazy on OnlyFans. Meanwhile, it's not the same case, type thing. Not the case. I'm sorry to tell y'all.
You ain't getting that refund, though.
But there's a lot of booty on there, so.
You trying to see some ass, though? Stop playing.
Yeah, stop playing.
Subscribe. Don't play. Okay, yeah, so you would say, like, it generally kind of does make it a little hard. Like, I mean, it just makes it different.
It makes it different. It makes it different. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, because, like, yeah, it is true. I mean, I don't know. My thing is, like, I don't want to say, like, or what about, what's your thoughts on, like, dancing?
I don't. It's so crazy because in Hungary, we don't have, like, really, it's not a dancer culture. Over here, everyone's a dancer.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's a dancer.
Everybody and their mamas.
And honestly, no hit to dancers. You get your own bag. The way you want to get your bag, that's how you get your bag. To me, it's not my business. That's
so
why
you wouldn't ever consider doing something like that?
No. No, I wouldn't. I don't think I could ever dance. to me, it's such a like industry like that I just don't want to be like involved with, like having people touch you who you don't want, and it's just, I feel like it's so degrading sometimes to like, even with music videos, sometimes you are like,
like I said, is there things like that on set? Does it ever get like that? Or
yeah,
you know
I feel like, but it's like I already see sometimes when I feel uncomfortable on set and I have to tell people. I can at least tell people that I feel uncomfortable. And when you're a dancer...
Yeah, what's your go-to? Do you have to tell, like, the director? Like, you're just kind of like, hey, man.
No, I'll just be, like, telling the person who's, like, doing or making me uncomfortable. It's like, yo, like, in a funny way. Like, yo, can you not do that? And they're always like, okay.
I know, I've been seeing some of, I see a lot of these music videos, rappers, the cameras are on. They start, like, trying to do all types of funny ass shit.
All types of
shit.
Like,
they'll put their, they'll, all right, girls twerking over there, they'll, like, fuck with their head or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Just do some shit like that.
Exactly.
Or put something over their head. Just do some dumb shit, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, like, if you was in that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I just tell the artist, I'm like, yo, I'm not doing that. And then,
period, point blank.
But literally, but with dancers, you cannot do that. You literally cannot tell them that you don't want to twerk on them. Like, what? You can't. That's your job.
You gotta throw that ass.
You gotta throw that ass.
Ain't no way around that.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way around that.
In a circle.
In a circle. In a fucking circle. Alright, so that being next is, I want to say is, we do talk about relationships.
Okay.
So, we like to talk. Okay, so like we do like, so this year I've been trying to bring out a lot of female guests. I got a lot of female guests for you guys. So it's always cool to talk. Mostly male, right?
1 second, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Text them about my shoot. Okay.
Okay, so back what I say was the relationship, right? So I want to talk about that because we were talking about the effects on the access to OnlyFans. Yeah. But moving on to that. Like I said, I'm trying to bring out the female guests this year, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to really bring them out. So I've honestly interviewed females before. We obviously had, females on the podcast. The last one we did was probably like DJ. Who is it? Amara, yes. She's a female artist. I brought her up on here, I think a couple weeks ago. But this year, I'm really trying to bring them out because we got different conversations. It's always cool to get different perspectives. So, relationship advice. So, I mean, let's talk about advice first. What relationship advice would you give to maybe your younger self?
I feel like set your standards really, really high. Like, that's really it. Set them high as possible. It goes for men and women. Set it high as possible. Because, honestly, everyone's going to knock your expectations. That's reality. But I feel like if you set your standards so high, it's going to help you attract people that you want to attract. Even if it's not going to check off, like, everything on your list. If you set your, like, standards, like, low, you're just going to attract those type of people anyway. So, that's it.
Okay.
That's really
That's the main thing you can say?
Yeah, I feel like so, yeah.
My advice would be to love yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself. That's my advice, bro. Straight up. Love yourself first before you get into anything. Definitely. Now, no matter what age you is, make sure you love yourself. Okay, so, like, you being busy about your time, very time management, as what you just told me, what's your dating life like right now?
My dating life?
Do you even got time for that? Like, I interviewed this, she's a female manager, shout out IPM Ashley, and she told me, like, just how her time, and she just, really doesn't have time to go on dates and do stuff like that. And I feel like you're busy, you got stuff going on, and you're in school.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, I mean, so what's that like for you?
Currently, I feel like it's good. Like, it took me a minute to, like, understand, like, what type of, like, how can I date somebody at this one. But if you're dating someone who's within the same type of, like, category of industry, it's going to be easy. So, yeah, like, at least for me right now, I have found somebody who's going to be, like, who's actually, like, have a similar schedule to me. So it's going well so far.
Okay, so you prefer people that, like, are in the same lane as you?
I don't, but I feel like that's the only way it will work. Yeah.
Okay. I can make sense. Cause I don't know, some people it's the opposite. They rather not have people that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to think. All right, so I'm trying to think. Let's see. What would you say your biggest red flags are?
Okay, I can be overbearing. Like, I'm clingy. Like, if I'm with somebody, like, I love being with them 24/7. But like to the point where it's like.
Sounds nice.
No, like crazy. Like, to the point, like, if you're making, like, let's say you're in the studio, right? I want to be in the studio because I enjoy seeing a man do his thing. Like, I enjoy, like, that is, like, a turn on for me. Like, oh, even if you don't have time to communicate with me, the fact that you're making music is just, like, wow. Like, I love that. Like, so that's one. Two, I feel like I can be petty. Like, I can be petty.
That's my middle name.
Really?
No. I'm just saying I can be petty too. No, for real. I can be petty too, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so clingy.
Yeah, and then I think that's really it. Those are the two those are like the two major ones.
Are you the jealous type? What's up with you about that?
Probably. I feel like I am, like, to a certain extent. Like, I'm really understanding.
You like to share locations?
No, I don't believe in that. I'm like, if I have to share locations with you, like, if I ask,
that's a little weird.
That's a little weird. Yeah, that's a little overbearing. That's like, okay, you're doing too much. But like, I'm not the type of person who can be like, what you doing, where you at, why you were there. I'm going to be like, oh, okay, you're there. Interesting. Like, I'll be
I got it, buddy.
I got it.
Seeing that.
And I'm going to be petty.
And then cool. You know.
Bet.
All right, for sure. Most definitely. I mean, okay, so I'm trying to think. What? No other red flags.
I don't think so.
How are you on texting?
I'm a bad texter. I'm a really bad texter too.
Like, do you like? So me personally, I'm gonna say something right now. Like me, I will never like. I don't like texting, bro. Like texting is so dumb. It's like I'll get more mad at people that like. I like real life. I'm a real life person.
Me too.
I'm a really real life in person. I love vibes. People know me. That's why I got to where I'm at today. I'm very anyone that really knows me. So that being said or whatever, I don't know. People look at texting different. Like so, me like I'll never be the person to be like, why'd you lag on me for 2 hours? Like who gives a fuck, bro? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I would be more upset. I'm saying it's something I'll be no one likes to get lagged on.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's not something I'll get more upset. Like something that really would irritate me is like if we were trying to like let's say we had plans to do something, and then you just like did some weird shit. That right there,
that I hate.
Like that shit right there will get me more upset than not texting me on your phone. Like I want to see you. You feel me? Like I don't go. Like I'm not gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel that completely.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree with that completely. For me, it's like if you lag on me, if I ask you a question, like an actual question, like if it's like, oh, I'm doing great, or like some dumb question, I'm like okay, whatever. But like if it's like actual question, like oh, like when are we like linking up, or like what, and you're lagging on me for 3 hours, I'm like you cannot just be like.
First of all, Athena, I don't know who the fuck would lag on you.
Look,
straight the fuck up. I don't know who the fuck would lag on your ass.
I had one person who lagged on me who I was talking to like recently, and I was like, wow.
What?
Wow, but now we're back.
Niggas fucking up the game. It's not helping.
Now we're back to normal. But I had to be petty.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I had to be petty for it to not to be like that anymore. Yeah.
You can't accept that, Athena.
Cannot.
Definitely not. Fuck out of here with that. Okay. I'm trying to think. Besides that, the red flags, whatever. What are things that like you look for in a relationship or in a man? In a man? Yeah.
Someone who has their own thing going on, whether it's like their own passion, you know, like it's not even like motion, it's just like their passion, like they're doing something that they're like. I like men who are like, I like communicators. I like men who can talk because I'm not really that communicative. Like for me, I like being quiet. Like for me, it doesn't sound like it right now, but like
yeah, I got you talking.
But you got me talking. Like this is different because you have to bring out this side of me because otherwise I'm going to be like, not like quiet. And then also, good hygiene.
Gotta keep up with a nigga. Yeah. Niggas don't be taking showers and shit.
That's disgusting.
Get your nails done, nigga.
Wash your drawers.
Wash your drawers, nigga. Get your hair twisted. You know what I'm saying? I get my hair twisted like every other week. I get a haircut.
Okay, now that's OD. That's crazy.
Because, yeah, bro, like, I like my shit, like, I look nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I get my hair twisted like like, at least, like, most I go is like 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, you get twisted. Haircut every week. Nails done every other. So, I mean,
okay, period.
Yeah, you gotta keep up with that.
I love that.
Yeah, you gotta keep up with that. So, okay, hygiene, stuff like that. And someone that's really strong and passionate. All right, bet. I'm trying to think. Okay, green flags, is that kind of like the same thing?
Yeah, no, that's the opposite. Like that's flag? Like green flags.
Or what are green flags for you? Like what's like? Yeah.
I feel like it's the same thing, low key.
Basically what you said.
Yeah, basically what
those
I
things
said.
right there kind of like tell you, all right, this is a good. Okay.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Last thing, toxic traits. Do you have any toxic traits? What would you say some of your top ones are?
Well, obviously my pettiness. Like to me, I'll be like,
yeah. What do you be doing? Like, I mean, like you can tell me. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, if you like you don't want to know, nigga. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to show you at for real.
Okay, I'm the type of person who's like, if you don't reply for 2 hours, I don't reply for 4 hours. Like,
I like
shit.
that. Like, I like that. I like that. Yeah. I like that.
I go for eye, but like double
straight
the
up.
eye.
I'm more like a times 10. I don't like to go even. I like to go times 10. Like straight up. Yeah.
I go straight. Yeah.
So you doubled it. That's respectful.
I doubled it.
See me, I'm just
I respect for 10
hours. Text you tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Straight up. That's my thing. Nah, I mean, you know what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe if you really care about somebody, you know, to that extent. If you don't really care, then you don't give a fuck. But I mean, if you know you give a fuck about that person, yeah, definitely. Okay, so your pettiness. My
pettiness. And then also, it's really the same thing as my, like, red flags. It's, like, the fact I'm really, really clingy. Like, I love being with somebody. Like, to me, I'm really big on, like, my love language is, like, physical touch. So, for me, I need to be, like, there with you 24/7.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Thank you.
For sure. God. So, yep. So, you just... Yeah.
Yeah, just on. I just want
What's the cleanest shit you've, like, ever done?
Like,
do you like be in a restroom with your person? Like, that type of thing? Like, you'll be in the same... Like...
Wait, what?
Like, you're like, okay, you know how some couples, whatever, like, they literally go everywhere together? Like, where... Like, are you that type? Like,
I'm the type... That's my wish.
Like, what are you doing? Like, type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really just...
I love being in the same space as somebody. Like, I want to be in your day. Like, I want to be part of your day type shit.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, Athena.
Thank you.
No, seriously. No, really.
A lot of people don't think it is.
No, it really fucking is. It really, I mean, I don't know, because not going to open up right now. We're not doing that. So we're just going to, like, but yeah, I fuck with that. No, most definitely. I mean, in my experience, whatever, like that, I feel like a lot of women that I've talked to like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like they're so... I don't know. LA is just a place. You know what I mean? I don't know. Social media, like we talked about social media, that's a big part of it too. I mean, I don't know.
Social media is a real big part of it.
I don't know. So yeah, bring that up. Like, are you big on like, oh, why are you following that girl? Or why are you like that picture?
I think it speaks a lot. Like, I don't really go in. I'm just going
liking pictures is such a burn though. If he's doing that, nigga, stop liking pics,
you know
bro.
What? And so
not like pics, bro. That's just
liking pictures. If I see you under everybody's picture,
yeah, that's liking a picture. For niggas that are watching this right now, bro, stop liking shorty's pictures, bro. Just like it in your fucking head. Like if you're really trying to be on some shit, like it's such a burn, bro. Like no one likes to see anyone they're like not a significant other, whatever. No one likes to see that under like. Yeah. No one likes that.
And the problem is like for me, like I'm crazy like when it comes to this.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm getting it.
The thing is like if I talk to a guy, right, I automatically check like who he follows, right? If it's mostly women, I'm like no. But then I also look at the woman. It's like IG, and then if they have any friends in common, and if he likes those pictures too. If you're liking her friends' pictures,
you gotta do an IG check on me and let me know how it looks. Let me know if I need to add anything.
I'm good. I'm an investigator. I get shit done.
But don't go investigate too hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't go too hard on me. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm gonna go in.
The next time I see her, she's like, "Yep."
Remember Jennifer?
Yeah. You know. Right here, right here.
I'm gonna bring out a username.
She don't have a whole what's it called? Bullet point, like PowerPoint. You know what I'm saying? She's like, so if you look right here, this is where you shot your shot.
Yep.
If you look a couple months later, you still like the picture, and if you see the comment right there, that's type of shit.
And this is where you missed.
Yeah, that is. You didn't see, but clearly you didn't get anywhere. Yeah, no cap. Okay, so yeah, social media definitely. Okay, so you do kind of. I mean, yeah. Okay, you got it. Got it. But it's not too much. I mean, like,
what?
It's not too crazy. Like, I mean, like you don't check it all the time. Like, I mean.
No, I don't check it all the time. But if your following goes up, I'm going no.
Yep.
I'm going no.
Oh yeah. Okay. I would say is, I mean, my toxic trait. What are my toxic traits?
Yeah. What's their toxic trait?
Yeah, for real. I'm not. Do I seem toxic to you?
I feel like you probably are. You just don't know.
Like, do I give off like a player vibe?
No, you give off like a really petty vibe. Like in not in like a mean way, but like in like a you'll be like I feel like you're one of those people who are like really loving, right? But the moment you fuck up, it's hell. Like it's like hell unleashed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will not stop. Even when you're like, please, stop. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe you give off.
You're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I mean, the way you put it, like, I'm not cold-hearted. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, a lot of girls, like, or women, they think, like I cheat. And, like, I look like I'm, like, just very, like, toxic. And, like, I just talk to a lot of girls and shit like that. Do I give off that?
You probably do. You don't, but you do. I feel like it's also the fact that you're a good communicator, and that's like a red and a good flag. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying.
I got toned down a little bit. Damn. I don't know. I thought it was honestly persona too. Like, you know what I mean? I used to do different things. Probably do like parties and stuff. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to post stuff like that. And then everything I've done, I still get the same results. Like, girls think I'm a player. Like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah. So, I'm not, though.
Alright, let me see. I look you need to go.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. The last question I was going to ask you was, what is your future goals for the rest of the year?
My future goals is definitely... Which one's I feel like just doing the most I can, like, with my potential.
Oh, shit, it's not... Bro, yeah, you got to go. Go ahead. I said so. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Just doing the most I can, like, honestly expanding my like self in every way, spiritually, financially, mentally, every way possible. Just getting more and more out of myself. I don't really have like a set goal. Like, I have to be, I don't know, just crazy. Like, I don't know what. Like, I have to be at like 150K by the end of the year or something. I just be like, I have to do the most for myself, because I'm the only person I'm in competition with is myself. So yeah. For ones in the back, for sure. Don't be in competition with anybody else. Yourself is biggest competition for sure. Okay. Besides that, anything else like you want to get into? Like maybe this year or anything else? Gaming. I'm gonna start streaming. That's the new thing. Streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming because I think the stream's on the way. Streaming. Well, when you start streaming and stuff like that, you definitely gotta let me know something. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know. For sure, definitely. Well, I want to say, Athena, I know you gotta go and stuff like that. This is a great episode. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties with the camera. I want to say I appreciate you coming down for sure. I feel like this is a really good podcast. I don't know. What do you think? It's great. It's really great. You vibing with it? Yeah. Got it. I can't wait to like actually be like, go watch my little podcast. Stop playing. Stop playing. The Real Me Real is an experience. It really is. It's definitely an experience, and I want to say appreciate you on that. But besides that, I want to say, for the rest of this year, you know, I wish you the best and everything like that. I mean, all blessings your way. You feel me? Like, I want to say, I mean, most of the times, when most of my guests, not all of them, but usually after the podcast is over, we still kind of like stay in contact. Like, they're usually not strangers and stuff like that. So, like I said, I'm not going to be. For sure, that's what I'm saying. So, but I mean, you know, for the most part, wish you the best and all that and everything like that. I want to say, besides that, is there anything else you want to add? Not really. I just had a great time on this podcast, so I'm really happy. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to, Rel. Stop playing, man. We making our way. We is making our way for sure. Definitely. I'm glad you had a great experience on here for sure. Maybe like somewhere down the year we could get you in for another part 2. Yeah. I don't know if you up to it. Don't want to force it update. When it's an update, when I'm up, I'm gonna be back up in here. Back up for sure. So I want to say maybe more content on the way, but besides that, make sure you guys are subscribed. Of course, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. Go subscribe. If not, make sure you guys are following Athena on all social media platforms. I feel like, Instagram and what, you got Twitter and TikTok? Yeah, I got everything. I got every social media platform. Yeah, so we're going to pop that up. Make sure you guys are following her. Make sure you guys are following me, of course. Make sure you guys, if you guys don't know, you guys can listen to these episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Those links are all in the description. Make sure you guys get yourself some clothing for nothing more than over $45. We have hats, beanies, hoodies, zip-ups, crop top sweats, you name it. Go get yourself some merch. Make sure you guys let me know who you guys want to see next. Go watch the Desto Dub interview I literally just did. And until then, I'm going to catch you on the next episode for real. We